Hey guys, it's Angie. Well, I officially have been sick all weekend long. I'm starting slowly to recover. But when I want to do a what sold last week video and I don't feel well, you're lucky I got a shower. So it's no makeup, no contacts, blow-dried hair, and we'll get on with what sold. I hope you guys are having a great week. I think I'm rounding the bend finally on having what most likely is the virus. I just want to get better. I have not been very productive because of that. I've been sleeping a whole lot this weekend, but starting to feel a little bit better now, so that's good. I didn't want to miss our Monday What Sold videos though, so let's get right into it. This week I did meet my goal, $2,587.66. Super happy about that. Now this week is a little different because early part of last week I was processing an HBA palette. It has a lot of items. That palette was not so great. I have a brand new palette that I'm going to be going through hopefully later this week. It's been sitting in my garage. I just haven't felt well enough to do it. So I want to wait till I can do it with you guys, at least the first box, so you can kind of get an idea of what I get. But the vast majority of my items this week were super low dollar items from that HBA palette, but they sell super fast. I'm not going to share all of those with you. It's, health and beauty items, lots of medications and things like that. But I'm going to show you the other things that I sold besides those items. I want to start this week with my plush that I sold. Found this cute little 1980s Pink Panther. He's been around for about a month, I guess, and I sold him for $19.79. Look at this Ghostbusters. I think he finally sold because of the new Ghostbusters that came out. He's just a Funko, so he's not an original, but he sold for $9.89. These were the smallest little cute Peanuts characters. I had these forever. I've had a few auctions and tried to sell these for $2 free shipping and nobody wanted them. Crazy to me, but they sold for $14.84 plus shipping. And then I sold a twerking booty shake dinosaur. He sold on best offer for $28. And then I sold this D&D. He shakes and sings Rockin' Robin. He sold for $29.69. One of the big things that I got on my palette were these protein bars, all kinds of protein bars. The great thing about them is you lot them up and they sell great. If you can see here, I already sold one of these for $39.96. Here's a different kind, no boxes at all, sold for $39.56. I've sold quite a few of these lots, and the dates, a lot of them are out of date, and it says bars have best by dates between 10/21 and 2/22. I'm really against selling a lot of things out of date. Protein bars are one of those things that happen to sell because it's such a good deal compared to paying $3 or $4 a protein bar that people are willing to take them, especially when they like a certain kind. I did sell a Stranger Things sweatshirt. I love this thing. I almost kept it for myself, but it sold for $19.76. This was a really cool find. I paid up for it only because it's by weight and I got it at the bins. It probably weighed about 2 pounds, so I paid like $4. I know, paying up $4, but I did take a best offer of $40 because it's been on there for a while and I just think it's getting to the end of winter, hopefully, and wanted somebody to be able to wear it for this year rather than holding on to it for another year. And I'm all about that quick flip, and I still made 10 times my money, so I'm happy with that. So it sold $40 plus shipping. Tommy Bahama 3X is always great. I did sell this for $26.95 plus $10 shipping. This Red Wings jacket I thought was super nice. I picked it up at the bin, but it had TCO on it. Wasn't sure how that would affect its resaleability, but it didn't. Still sold for $59.39 and the buyer paid shipping, so I was super happy with that. And I guess it was jacket week for me because I also sold this structure jacket. It sold for $29.69. And then finally, an Anthropology jacket. I never ever find Anthropology, so when I found this I was shocked. I actually found this at a consignment store and I got a deal on a bunch of jackets. This happened to be one of them. I sat on this thing for almost a year before it sold, and I took a best offer on it of $55, but I was still super happy because I think I paid $2.50 per jacket when I bought the lot. I did find these at the bins. They were Mastly gloves. I think they're military cold weather gloves. Perfect time for that. $29.66. So as you can see, I sold a lot of clothing type items, a lot of HBA items. I think it was 103 items this week. I did sell this Shark Navigator. It's the pieces to make it for hardwood floors. I had this for a little bit, probably 2 months, and it sold for $29.66 plus shipping. I love this when I ran across it. It's a retro inspired Chevrolet coat hanger or coat hook or key hook or whatever you want to use it for. I only had this listed for a few weeks and it sold for $19.76. Sometimes I find weird things at the bins. This was one of them. They were fishing rod holders. So I guess you attach them to something, maybe a dock or something. I had 4 of them, and sometimes because it's so lightweight, I'm like, okay, I'll just pick it up just in case. And I'm glad I did, because one person bought all 4 of them. So I sold them for like $44. Super happy with that, because I think all 4 of them together didn't weigh a pound. I did sell a sewing machine this week. This thing I've had since last summer. I took a best offer of $40 and they had it shipped to Massachusetts to a sister. It was in wonderful condition. I was really surprised it took that long to sell, but I only paid $5. 5 into 40 is not bad. Then I've been kind of branching out once in a while on doing some of these pottery and different things. This was Stonehenge Midwinter bowls. I just thought they were super neat and they looked kind of different. You can see the bottom right there. It says made in England. I picked them up at the bin, so probably less than $2 invested, because it's only 79 cents a pound for any kind of glass or dishware, and they sold for $58.45, so I was super happy with that. So I am a little worried about this week because my listing has been super slow, but once I get that other HBA palette processed, I'll have lots of sales because that stuff seems to sell really quickly. But with me being sick, it's been slowly listing some things, making sure someone helps me with some shipping because I don't want to get anyone else sick, and just recovering. So that's what I've been doing. I do have like a public service announcement, and that is I have an issue with UPS right now, specifically with a UPS store. I've always just dropped my packages off at the counter and not worried about the receipt that they give you. I've never ever had a problem until now. I have a customer who expected $100 Nike roller skates to be delivered to them last week. UPS shows they've never received it, and I personally dropped it off to the UPS store. So I don't know, other than I'm gonna lose $100 and my buyer's not happy because they're basically out the item that they wanted, and it's been weeks, and UPS is, without that scan, I can't prove that they ever had it. I don't know what happened. I hate to think that someone at the store stole my box, but I don't know what to think at this point. So I guess my point is, make sure you take the time at UPS, especially at the UPS store, to get that scan to at least show that they have accepted your box, so that the UPS system is then responsible for your package. Because I wanted to save 2 minutes and not stand in a line, I'm gonna lose $100. It's a part of doing business. I understand that. It sucks, but if I could do it over, I would have waited 2 minutes. Short and sweet today, guys. Sorry, I'm just not 100%, but I'm getting there, and I hope you're having great sales. Oh no, I didn't do my lowest item. I'll make sure I do 2 next week. I'm sure it's some super cheap HBA item. Nothing exciting anyways. Would love to hear your best sales of the week. I always get inspired by what everyone else is selling as well. So leave a comment below and let me know. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. I give some good content. Usually I have makeup on. Today's a bad day, but I promise you the videos are kind of funny, sometimes helpful, and maybe at least a little entertaining. Alright guys, have a wonderful day. I hope everyone out there is healthy and happy. See you next time. Bye.